The recipient does not know if she or he has received this award until I reveal the envelope, and I don't know either. And Candace? This year's recipient of the 2023 Cavett Award goes to, oh, you're gonna love this, is Dr. Willie Jolley.
I hope he's the first black man, right? Yes. Oh my God. Yes. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Yes. Woo! Yeah. Yes.
First, giving honor to my friend and my father. He's my mentor and my master. He's my rock. He's my redeemer. He's my source. He's my savior. He's my help. He's my hope. He's my guide. He's my God. He's my all in all. He was born in a small village. He had to be born in a stable because there was no room for him in the local hotel. He grew up in obscurity. For 30 years, he was a carpenter. At the age of 30, he became an itinerant preacher, going around sharing a new message of hope and love and possibility thinking. He did this for 3.5 years, never going more than 200 miles from the place where he was born. He never had a fancy mode of transportation, never had a fancy home. He had no credentials for himself but himself. After 3.5 years, the public turned against him. His friends denied they even knew him. He was put up on trumped-up charges, convicted of those charges, and sentenced to death. And many said that would be the end of the story, but 2,000 years have come and gone. And all the navies that ever sailed, and all the armies that ever marched, and all the congresses and parliaments that ever ruled, and all the presidents and prime ministers that ever sat have not had the impact on this world as that one solitary life. All that I do, all that I say, I give him the glory. His name is Jesus, and I give him praise. I am so grateful. 32 years ago, I came to this place with one mismatched suit. I met a man named Cavett who said, "You can do this. You are born to do this." He encouraged me. I met a lady named Rosita Perez who inspired me. I met a man named Robert Henry who took me under his wings. I met the Yohos, Dave and David, and they changed my life as my dad and my brother. But I met so many. First of all, I want to thank my big brother, someone who I love more than words can say, Les Brown. He has supported me. He has encouraged me. He has mentored me. He has been there for even when my mama and my brother died, he showed up for both of their services. The things that money can't buy. I love you, Les. You know that. And then I got to take a moment before I go any further to talk about my bride. The woman who makes me weak in my knees. Willie Jolley has stood by me when I said I was going to quit my job and become a speaker. She said, you can do it. When I said I wanted to come to this thing called NSA and we had to tap the money for my son's Christian school account, she said, let's do it. When I said I'm going to move from the youth market to the big market, she said, let's do it. My wife has stood beside me every step of the way, and I love that woman. So, I'm overwhelmed, but I am grateful. I've tried to do all I could to bring this organization to many more people than may have ever known about it. When I got here, Thelma Wells took myself, Keith Harrell, and Desi Williamson aside. And she said, this is a place unlike any other organization you'll ever meet. These people really want you to win. And she said, just dig in, get involved. So I got involved in my local chapter. I became the president a couple years later. And then I was honored to be the first African American elected to the board of directors for the NSA National Board. And then I came with Lenora. She was chosen by Terry Paulson, and the two of us were the first African Americans to serve on the board. And then I kept working on different committees, wherever I could be used, whatever I could do, whatever I could help in. I just wanted to help. I just wanted to serve. Because Cavett said, service is the rent we pay for our space on this earth. So today, I'm just so honored. I'm honored beyond words. And I thank Jim and Naomi for being my brother and sister, Elizabeth and Stephen, Al Walker, and Margaret for being my family. They're my kin. They're my kin folks. When I'm in their city, I stay with them. Dee and I stay with them. And so many of you all have been such a blessing to me. I want to thank my mentees, Simon, Walter, Delatoro, Vernice, and all of those who I've been able to pour into, because I know that a good leader always has somebody they pour into. You must lead, feed, and seed. You must lead. We as speakers, we need to lead, but we need to supersize it. We need to take it to another level. We've got a world that is broken, and it's up to us to speak hope into a world that needs hope. After we lead, we must feed. We must feed into mentees and pour into them all we can. Let them know we've got something we want you to have. We want you to succeed. And then we must seed. I told you the story yesterday about the man who I met on the plane who told me his best was yet to come and encouraged me. I don't know his name. I never saw him again. But he dropped a seed in me that germinated. And now I'm so grateful that it has come to this. I want to thank my son who flew in, my lawyer's son, my vice president of marketing who surprised me and flew in, Cheryl, and then my bride. So I close with this, that I am grateful. I am so grateful. And I say to all of you, without a question in my mind, your best is yet to come. Your best is yet to come. Your best is yet to come. God bless you. Thank you.
Friends, if you're like me, sometimes you call him Papa. Friends, if you're like me, sometimes you call him mentor. Friends, if you're like me, sometimes you call him hero. Sometimes you call him teacher. Sometimes you call him friends. Down all these years, we've called him beloved leader. Down all these years, we called him teller of what is true. So stand up with me and put up your hands and join in celebration. Oh, Willie, we rejoice in you.
Thank you, Ken, for making